The road never forgets the ones who ruled it, and it's calling them back for one last ride. A low engine sound starts to grow, slow and heavy, like a heartbeat. A quiet voice breaks the silence. Every road we drove, every line we crossed. It was never just about speed. Old memories flash by, empty highways at night. Tire marks on burning asphalt, shattered glass sliding across the ground. No faces, only moments. The sound of engines blends with distant thunder. It was about who we were driving for. The music rises softly. We see hands gripping a steering wheel, a cross hanging from a mirror. A car engine coming to life in the dark. The voice continues, calm but heavy. Family isn't something you leave behind. No matter how far you run, it always finds you. Quick cuts show cities across the world, neon lights, desert roads, ocean bridges, all silent. Waiting. The tone shifts. The engine sound grows louder. We thought the race was over. A sharp beat hits. Explosions light up the screen. For a split second, police sirens echo. Black SUVs rush through narrow streets. But some roads don't end. They lead to war. A final slow shot shows a lone car parked at the edge of a cliff, engine idling, facing the open world. The voice drops to a whisper. This time, it's not about winning. The music stops. It's about what we're willing to lose. Cut to black. The engine roars. The silence breaks with a sharp sound, metal clicking into place. The music returns, faster now, steady like a pulse. Every game has a rule breaker. A pair of polished shoes step onto the floor. We don't see a face, just confidence, control, power. Lights turn on one by one inside a massive underground garage filled with rare cars, glowing screens, and quiet tension. The voice continues. Colder this time. Some men race for freedom, others race for respect. A gloved hand slides across the hood of a jet black supercar. Engines start in perfect order, smooth and exact. We see training rooms, high-speed simulations, private runways, security, teams moving with purpose. And then, there are those who race to own the road. A silhouette stands against a wall of glass overlooking a city at night. Broad shoulders. Stillness. The music slows, heavier. He doesn't believe in family. A door slams. A car launches forward on a test track. He believes in control. Quick flashes, a foot pressing the gas, eyes hidden in shadow, a calm breath before chaos. The pace builds. He doesn't chase the past. Cars drift inches from disaster. He studies it. A screen shows old races, old mistakes, familiar roads. The sound drops out for a second. And now, he's coming for the future. The final shot shows two engines revving in different places. At the same time, one raw, one precise. The voice ends quietly. When speed meets discipline, the road chooses no one. The music explodes without warning. Engines scream, tires burn. The screen fills with motion, cars tearing through city streets, sliding under crashing trucks, flying past fire and smoke. There comes a moment. The voice shouts over the chaos. When speed is no longer enough, a convoy storms through a desert highway as helicopters circle. Above, bridges shake. Roads collapse behind them. Quick cuts hit hard and fast. Cars drift inches apart. A muscle car smashes through barriers. A supercar jumps from one moving truck to another. Sirens. Alarms. Shouting. The world feels out of control. This isn't a race anymore. The voice growls. It's a war on wheels. The action spreads across the globe. Snow-covered mountain roads. Crowded sea tunnels. Long ocean highways with nowhere to escape. Explosions light the night sky. Cars flip, roll, and keep going. Every move has a cost. The voice continues. And every second decides who survives. The sound drops for a heartbeat. A slow-motion shot of a car spinning midair. Because, when power meets pride, the music slams back in. Metal crashes. Fire erupts. There are no safe roads left. The chaos peaks. Two cars race side by side toward an impossible jump. Engines push to the limit. The voice delivers the warning. Once you cross this line, there's no turning back. The screen cuts to black as the engines scream louder than ever. The music fades into silence. Only a single engine hum remains, slow and steady. Every journey has a final road. The screen opens on an empty stretch of highway at sunrise. The world feels calm, but heavy. A hand rests on the steering wheel. Another tightens a glove somewhere else. The drivers. One destiny. The voice returns, quieter now, filled with weight. Family is what brought us here. Flash cuts of shared meals, scars, and empty seats at the table. And family is what makes this hurt. The engine revs slightly, controlled, patient. A key turns. A dashboard lights up. Because some fights can't be avoided. The music slowly rises, emotional but restrained. We see roads from the past and roads never driven before. This isn't about speed. A close shot of tires touching the line. It's about who you choose to stand with. A breath is taken. A mirror is adjusted. Determination fills the frame without showing a face. The tension tightens. When the world is watching, the engines grow louder. And everything is on the line. Two cars pull up side by side. The air feels frozen. You don't race to win. A final pause. You race for what matters. The engines explode into full power. Cut to black. Fast and Furious 11. One last ride. The silence returns. Then a deep engine growl cuts through it. One last scene. One last warning. A dark road stretches forward, endless and unknown. Streetlights pass slowly as a car moves through the night, calm. Controlled. Legends don't fade. The voice says softly. They leave marks. The music is low, tense, waiting. A phone screen lights up inside the car. A message appears. We don't read it. We don't need to. The grip on the wheel tightens. Quick flashes hit unfinished business, broken roads, enemies still standing. The past isn't done with them. A shadowed figure watches from a distance. A familiar engine sound echoes from somewhere unseen. And the future, a pause, demands a price. The pace rises just a little. A foot presses the gas, the speed climbs, smooth and fearless. This was never just one story. The road curves sharply ahead. It was always bigger than the finish line. The car disappears into the darkness. The engine sound cuts out. One final beat of silence. Text fades and slowly. The road will remember. Cut to black.